Hi, I'm Mike, owner of the In-Groove in Phoenix, Arizona, and today I'm going to do an unboxing of the 50th anniversary Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon box set. 15 pounds. It's a beast. I normally don't do a lot of unboxings. This one I thought I would for a couple of reasons. A, it's one of the greatest albums of all time, so that's not debatable. But also, I was very disappointed when I saw this thing. $300, didn't seem to have a lot going for it as far as what you could get, what you're getting. I'm not a huge fan of mixed media box sets, LP, CDs, DVDs, books, tchotchkes, memorabilia. Not really my thing. I want like a vinyl box, and I'm sure if you're a CD lover, you want CD, you want digital media. I'm not a big fan of that. But when I actually got this thing, I was a little bit surprised because it's massive. This is a very large box set. Let me grab a record and kind of show you what I'm talking about here. Here's a Art Pepper meets the rhythm section. Look at the size of this thing. It dwarfs the size of an album. You are not going to fit this in your standard cube. You know, this isn't fitting in here. This is going to be some dedicated shelf space. But also, there's a little diagram on the back of what you're getting. But I figured I would crack this puppy open and talk about the contents, and I'd probably come back in a later video and we can discuss the sonics of it. One thing that I'll mention is this is, from what I read, a remix. Excuse me, a remaster. Not a remix, a remaster. They haven't really talked too much about that. So obviously they're not really focusing on the sound of this more than the fact that it's just the 50th anniversary. It's almost kind of a lackluster. I didn't feel like a lot went with this. And there are some complaints I have about this, and I'll get to them here momentarily. All right. That's interesting. It's interesting because that's cut out. I guess there's an insert here. I don't know what's going on there. It's cut out, but it's not. You know what I mean? Nothing goes through. Okay. So let's... It's a weird box. Maybe this is upside down. So let me show you. I don't know how this is. So the book just kind of sits in there, and then there's actually a box within a box. Can you see that? So we've got an exceptionally nice hardbound book. Hardback, you know. Let me get off to the side here. Put the box within a box off to the side. Show you guys specifically. There we go. What we got here. I mean, it looks really well done. Photographs, concert photographs. Really cool. I mean, look at that. Man, wow. What it must have been like to have been at one of these shows. I mean, you go to one of these shows now, and it's like either David or it's Nick Mason with Saucer Full of Secrets, and they're incredible. I could only imagine what it was like when they were in their prime, at their peak, and they were all together. So this is mainly just photographs. It's like tour-related photographs, some paper cutouts. Actually, there's some stuff relating. There's the original Blue Triangle labels from the A2, B2. Some different concept art, it looks like. Liner notes, exterior. So that's the hardbound book you get. Actually, here we go. What's this? And then in the back it gives you the image captions telling you specifically what it is you're looking at. Okay, big book. That kind of nestles in that little cutout, as you can see there, in the lid of the box. Okay. Now we have the box set within the box set. That's kind of cool. It's kind of a gold linen material on the opposite side of, oh, nope, that's not, that's embedded in the box. Okay. Try to show you guys this. All right. This is kind of stupid. We have a generic black matte gatefold with nothing more than the imprints and dents from the inside CDs, DVDs, and Blu-rays. Basic CDs in cardboard sleeves. They kind of sit in there. Then you've got the Live at Wembley. This is the Empire Pool Show. Part of this was released, I believe, on one of the immersion box sets. This is one of my biggest gripes about this. This is a $300 box set. This is Dark Side of the Moon Live at Wembley. This is half of the show. For $300 and all of what you see here, they are not even giving you the entire concert. Matter of fact, the entire concert has never actually been officially released in whole. You are only getting Dark Side of the Moon. It is extremely frustrating because this was a fantastic concert. They did Echoes, they did Raving and Drooling, which was morphed essentially into Sheep. But they were doing that years before Animals came out. So it's a great show, one of the very few well-recorded Pink Floyd shows of the era. This is the booklet inside of the Wembley CD. Why they did not give that, I just absolutely have no clue. And again, I'm a vinyl guy. I'm not a CD digital guy, so I've got a CD player. I use it maybe twice a year. But here is a DVD in the absolute thinnest, cheapest paper known to man. Comes pre-marked up. No extra charge. So a DVD that I guess theoretically I could play on my PlayStation 3 via my TV speakers. Why, I don't know, but this includes the album on 5.1 surround sound mix, 5.1 surround sound mix, Dolby Digital, so like higher bit rate, and then a 24-bit 48 uncompressed. Okay. So there's the DVD. Dolby Atmos, might be great. 24-bit 192, so there's a real high res, there's the DTS HD, and then there's the Dolby Atmos mix. I don't have the ability to play any of that. So that's actually a perfect shiny CD. So I have absolutely no use for this. And then we got the Blu-ray, which I guess theoretically I could also play on my PlayStation 3, but for what reason, I don't know. So this whole sleeve is a complete waste. Why I wish they gave you the option for mixed media. Digital, vinyl. Again, where the hell is the rest of the Wembley show? Okay, now we're getting deeper in. Deeper into the box in the box. What the hell is this? We've got another generic black gatefold with the two 7-inch singles. Let's see, Us and Them in any color you like. It's nice that they replicated the Harvest sleeve. Bernie Grundman actually cut the 7-inch. So Bernie cut the 7-inch of any color you like. And Bernie cut this. Now, one of the things is, the only way to get the actual remastered vinyl of the 50th anniversary is to buy this box set. Okay, so in here we have the next layer, which has the Dark Side of the Moon, you know, the music book. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? You know? I put this next to my piano that I don't have, and yeah. Okay. So we have that. And we have let's see, oh, the original card for the Pink Floyd at the Planetarium. Looks like a replica of that. So this would be considered the memorabilia that they're talking about. Okay, so then this lifts out. That's another problem I have with this box set. I hate to just be complaining over and over again, but like, if you wanted to get to the actual vinyl to listen to it, it's going to be a nightmare. It's like a Russian nesting doll. This is another box within a box within a box. Okay, so we are now at the bottom. Okay, so I guess if this is all the vinyl, I could see keeping this on the shelf. This is quite cool because this is a very, very metallic box. I can actually see this messing with my camera quite a bit. Okay, very nice. This is cool. This is the exciting part for me. Okay, and then we have the album. It has actually a soft touch feel, kind of like the Mobile Fidelity one-step box. So if you've got the poster stickers inside the top half of the gatefold, and then we have the actual album. So this is a recut. It's actually done by Bernie Grunman. And the only reason I'm saying it is a recut is because it actually says 50th in the dead wax. Oddly enough, so it says 50th in the dead wax. But I'd be curious on this one, and bear with me. I'd be curious if that was gone back and they added that. You know, I wonder, I'm going to type this in here right now. You got 505, 541, 97144. Nope, that's 505, 419, 71, 414. Yeah, this looks to be a complete recut. And again, that's me doing a live unboxing, typing that into my phone. It does say 50th, but that doesn't mean they can't go back to the original metal plates and add that in to say 50th. But yeah, you can get a polyline sleeve. It's cut by Bernie Grunman. This is actually, it's like a flat edge, really. Not quite, but really, really close to a flat edge record. Maybe, tough to say where that's pressed. It kind of looks like a, no, I won't comment on where it's from. I'm not really sure. Okay, so that is the 50th anniversary, and the only way you can get it is via the box set. It's a different cover because it's dated 2023. Show you the inside, soft touch on the inside as well, and just like the Mobile Fidelity soft touch boxes, we're getting fingerprints on that. Okay, and here we go, soft touch as well. Wembley. Now this is 1 LP. You've got stickers, posters. Well, wait, no, posters. Poster. No stickers. 2 posters, no stickers. So this is not actually mastered by Bernie Grundman. I wonder who did this. There is actually no mastering engineer. Well, what's that? STU maybe? Maybe Stu did it. But yeah, now this you can get by itself. Look, I'm just a huge Pink Floyd fan, and you've seen past Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon videos. I have feet. I don't measure my piece anymore with Dark Side of the Moon. I measure by linear feet of Dark Side of the Moon. So this was something that I was going to just have to own. I want to hear the 50th. I wanted the Empire Pool Show, the Wembley concert, like the whole thing. Yeah, if you're a guy that's digital and analog, this might make sense for you. This is probably a better deal. If you are just a vinyl guy like myself, this is probably not the best deal. This is a egregious amount of crapola you got to wade through to get to this gold box. I mean, the gold box is pretty cool. I would love to have just seen this gold like lame. Look at that. I'd have loved to have seen that just by itself. You know, maybe with black shrink wrap. Something like that would have been really cool. But yeah, that's just a lot of crap to wade through to get through this. Where the hell I'm going to store this box, I have no idea. I mean, there's a lot in it, but there's just so much crap I'm never going to use. Now, I will say this. I don't know how plentiful these are going to be. Now, you're watching this when it comes out, but I got enough to cover all my pre-orders and a couple more, but I noticed my distributor was out of them. Now, that doesn't mean anything per se. More could come. More might never come. But it is odd because a lot of these box sets, when they come out, they're really plentiful. Like, I can order these things by the pallets if I want. I'm kind of shocked that I wasn't able to reorder any more of these or add more to my quantity. So maybe there's just more making their way through the system. Maybe that's it. But keep in mind with these box sets, this is an elaborate box set, as you can see. They don't tend to just keep making these things over and over again. A lot of times these box sets are kind of like one and done. Sometimes, like Tool, Fear Inoculum, one and done might mean we're going to have Tool box sets till the end of time because they made way more than they ever will possibly sell within at least the first half of my lifetime. Or it might mean that they didn't make enough. So, you know, that I don't know. We'll find out. But I was disappointed when this was announced. I'm still disappointed in this. This could have been better. They're running out of stuff to put in these boxes. Let's just be honest. They're running out of stuff to put in this. There's only so much you can scrape out of the bottom of this barrel. But at the very least, they could have given us the entire Wembley concert. Like, what the hell? At least if you're going to make a standalone, I don't know. They could have gave us the Wembley concert. But I wanted to do an unboxing of this. Hopefully I'll report back to you later on in a future video telling you the sound quality of this because I'm quite curious. It'd be really bizarre if this was some uber hi-fi sounding version of this record and you were like, you know, you had to spend $3 to get a high fidelity version. Like if this was a really great version. I don't know, I just opened it, but that would be really bizarre. Bernie did do it, but he did the last version, which is okay. It's not bad, but it's not great. It's no 30th anniversary A2B2 or A3B3. Watch my shootout video to go over the best sounding versions of this album. It's pretty detailed, and I've heard many versions over many years. All right, guys, check us out online at theingroove.com. Until next time.